Cliniko family, I hope you're ready because this week we have released a plethora of updates, changes, new features, and more. And I mean more. We have a double opt-in option for MailChimp, new settings for SMS marketing, privacy policy in terms of use changes, a new cookie policy. It's delicious. Data export changes, and the ability to add your own privacy policy to online bookings. Ain't no party like an update party, am I right? So buckle up, get ready, and let's jump on this train with Cliniko This Week. Yes, that's right. We have a number of changes to navigate through. Let's start with the new privacy policy and terms of use. When you log into Cliniko Next, you will or may have already seen a yellow banner at the top letting you know both have been updated. And you'll need to select/click I accept. If you're a new user, you'll see a checkbox instead of a banner. While the terms of use had some minor changes, specifically we took out information that was incorrect, we made a number of changes to our privacy policy. We wanted to add a stronger focus on your patient's rights to their data, your rights to your data, and changing the language to be a bit friendlier and less lawyer talk. I don't have a degree in law, so we don't expect you to get a degree in law when it comes to reading our new privacy policy. We also included information specifically related to GDPR, like our EU representative and how to reach our data protection officer. This information is vital to everyone and not just business owners and admins. So everyone who logs into Cliniko will see the banner to accept. Just note, if you do not accept, you'll be prevented from navigating areas of Cliniko. Nothing will happen to your data, but again, in order to continue navigating areas of Cliniko, you'll need to accept. Also related to privacy policy is the change we made to online bookings. Previously, we would have patients accept Cliniko's privacy policy in order to confirm/create their booking. While it made sense at the time to have your patients agree to our policy, it just makes more sense to have them agree to your privacy policy, as their data and what you do with that information ultimately belongs to you. So you now have the option of having a link to your privacy policy. To add a link to your privacy policy, head to Settings, Online Bookings. You'll then see an option to insert the URL/web address pointing to your privacy policy document. Once added, your patients will then see a clickable link to access your policy. When they tick I accept via online booking, the privacy policy flag will then automatically be set to accepted. If no privacy policy is added, it will simply show your terms of use with the I accept field present, or if you have neither, it will be as it was previously, which the I accept field is removed. Now let's keep this policy train going. Our next stop is our cookie policy. Now if you're imagining chocolate chip cookies or oatmeal cookies, then share some with me. But when it comes to how cookies are related to Cliniko, it's vastly different. Cookies are actually small files that a website will store/place on your device as you browse the web. Cookies can store information like how long you've spent on a page, what you click on, certain preferences you set for that website, for example, the order of practitioners on the appointments page, etc. These are not harmful, but we still want to give you the option to opt in or opt out of certain cookies. So if you head to our main website, Cliniko.com, you will see the option to check out our full cookie policy and then the ability to deny or grant consent. Now let's get off this policy train and board the marketing train. Whoop whoop! I know you guys, it's a long trip already, but I promise the destination is well worth it. While Cliniko does not send marketing emails to your patients, if you decide to use MailChimp for your own marketing, we released a change related to the optional double opt-in feature. Specifically, if you enable double opt-in for your MailChimp list, Using our integration, any patients that are synced over will be emailed a confirmation/opt-in email. If they do not accept, they won't be added to your list or sent campaigns. If they opt in, then they'll be added to your list as a subscriber. I created a video of how to enable this feature, and we also have a handy-dandy guide. So check those out if you're interested in enabling that feature in your MailChimp account. Also related to patient marketing, you can now set up your default settings for SMS marketing. Via Settings, SMS Settings, you can now establish if new patients will automatically accept or not accept SMS marketing by default. This setting can, of course, be adjusted in their file or when you first initially create a patient's file. You can also apply this SMS marketing setting to all of your existing patients. Just note, applying this setting to all existing patients means you are overriding what they had set currently. Just tick the Apply the subscription setting to all existing patients now, then click Save SMS Settings. The last change related to marketing is the marketing emails we send you. Similar to the privacy policy, you'll see a checkbox or a yellow banner asking if you want to receive these emails. Clicking Sure means you'll opt in, well, no thanks, means you'll want to opt out of these. You can, of course, unsubscribe at any time when we send you marketing emails. So don't worry if you click Sure when you weren't so sure. Whew! Well, that's it for marketing. We finally arrived at our final destination with one last change. Within Cliniko, certain roles can generate what's called data exports. Data exports essentially creates a file with a copy or backup of the information you requested. This does not delete or remove the information. It's simply a snapshot of what data you had in your account at that time. As you create data exports, a list of those generated exports is shown until you manually delete it. This is changing on June 25th, 2018. Instead of those data exports being stored/listed indefinitely, they will be removed after 2 weeks. So, as an example, if you create a data export on July 1st, that will be removed from the list 2 weeks after that date. If you need any current data exports you have listed there and you want to keep those for any reason, make sure you download a copy before June 25th. We made this change in line with our recent privacy efforts so that when you permanently delete something, it really goes away. That data won't be potentially lingering in any old data exports. Again, nothing will happen to your current data. It's simply clearing the old data exports you generated that you may have never gotten around to deleting. Speaking of deleting, I hope you never delete me from your life, and I hope this video was helpful in getting you caught up in this week's changes. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me or any of the support team by heading to Help, Chat with Us. And with that, I will see you next week. Bye!